Here we go. The boxes we have been waiting for are here, okay? I want y'all to guess which one took the longest. It's interesting because the release was on Thursday. Actually, one of these boxes came the very next day, okay? And it took me about 5 days to get the other one. So yeah, we've been kind of patiently waiting, which I don't have no problem either way, but it was the gap between the deliveries that I found to be very interesting. Cool thing about right now is a lot of you guys have already received yours. Those of us who have not went to a store to pick up, right? So everybody that was receiving shipments, they rolling in. So we're gonna get into it right away. One more thing. Obviously, one of these are not boxes that one of the shoes got delivered in. Apparently, this particular company, let's go ahead and call them out. Apparently, Reebok is okay with delivering packages in a bag. So y'all let me know if y'all have experienced that same thing. I found it to be interesting, but my box cutter can get straight to it because of that. Beggars can be choosers, but hard to call myself a beggar in this situation. I rightfully paid for mine, okay? Okay. Now I gotta open it all awkward. And I'm only going through this because I don't want to continue to cut the bag and then further mess the box up. So it's like, all right. So we know what it is, baby. Got that red box. For those of you who cringe at crushed boxes, listen, hopefully this does not trigger you, but what am I to do besides file a complaint about the shipment being in a bag? This is what happens when you ship stuff in a bag, Reebok. A bag. Yeah, trying to make y'all come back. Great start. Anyway. So we get our Angel Reese 1. And I did get these in an 8.5. I was just trying to be careful. So this would be a half size larger than what I'm used to. Only because we haven't had a lot of releases for modern day basketball sneakers. I didn't want to make the mistake of just assuming my previous pairs of Reeboks would be the best way to, set the standard for sizing. But anyway, here we go. Together. Receipts ready. We got receipts ready. Now this is one of the colorways not everybody was going for first and foremost, but this was my number one pick. So it's good to be able to show this shoe because I know a lot of y'all that told me you scored a pair. This was not the colorway that y'all were actually going after. So receipts ready. We got that. And we'll chat after we unbox the other one. Again, Reebok, this is insane. All right, let's cut this box open and get to the other colorway. Or from that pair I unboxed already, what I can feel. I'm loving the way they feel in hand to the touch. But nothing determines how well a shoe is designed like actually wearing it. So anyway, as you all know, I got a pair from Reebok and I got a pair from Dick's. Dick's actually did the right thing and made sure that my packaging was right. This is what a box should look like, okay, when it is shipped correctly. So this is a pristine box, all right? So Reebok been in the game too long for that, man. Same size and everything. You'll just see the different colorway listed here. Here we go. This is the one everybody was going after. That grabbed a pair. Me Bounds. The iconic Me Bounds. Okay. And Listen, I've said this on previous videos. I'm not a pink girly, but this particular theme of title for this shoe makes this shoe an icon just off rip, okay? If you know, you know. At this point, y'all have y'all in hand as well. By now, you've tried yours on as well. Y'all let me know what y'all thinking about them. I will say I do love the build of these. I don't want to go too crazy in terms of like an in-depth review in terms of the tech and everything, but I do know that Reebok has their patented technology in the shoe. So in the underfoot, they have an energy return system, which is a big deal for any athlete of any kind as it relates to responsiveness of impact, right? Whether you're playing sports or walking, you want to be able to have a shoe that actually responds to your strides. And so that right there is supposed to be what goes to work during that time. You can see that great traction right there, which I love. I love the design of their traction. I love about this shoe too, when you think about just some of the classic basketball shoes that we've seen previously, just otherworldly designs like the Shagnosis, Kamikazes, even Pumps, for instance. And there's others as well, but Reebok has a certain look that I think just separates them from other manufacturers, and they've been able to lean in with their Reebok designs. I feel like how they place their lines, and I feel like they're a lot more fearless when it comes to the shapes on the shoes when it comes to Reebok. Like when you look at the pattern where the mesh is placed, right? Of course, this TPU molding on top, is a lot of that lockdown tech for the shoe. They actually have a TPU stability cup on the heel to lock in as well, but just the placement of just the lines and the shapes on the shoe is it's very Reebok to me. Like, I don't feel like they're trying to be any other manufacturer, and I just love the style of these. And I'm not 1,000% sure how involved Angel was, but they made the shoe fit her. There was some sort of agreement on both sides to go with this design, and I think it worked. The Engine A, of course, was a great test to make sure that the style of basketball shoe for her made sense and it resonated with fans. That Engine A actually sold units because she was wearing that shoe, and that shoe was designed so well also. And I can tell that the Angel Reese 1 has some Engine A influence. I actually thought the Engine A was going to be her signature shoe. But of course, I think Reebok did a good job of making sure folks knew, like, hey, this is just a new modern basketball design that we're trying out, we're rolling out rather, because I know that Angel was wearing them, and then I think Dejanay Carrington and some other players. I think Lexi Brown as well, who's a Reebok athlete as well. So we saw a lot of the girlies wearing the Engine A, and lo and behold, when folks knew that Angel Reese was going to have a signature shoe, it was natural to look out for the design, and them actually, and the Angel Reese 1 kind of being a derivative of the Engine A. So I'm happy about it. I do notice some of the messaging on the shoe. Unapologetic is on the medial side of the midsole, which is pretty cool. Oh, it actually says energy return system on the back heel cup back here. So kind of, they want you to get familiar with the tech. The logo on the tongue, which we've come to appreciate ever since it was revealed to us. Reebok making it plain, ERS. They want you to know it's abbreviated on the underfoot. There's also some words under there too. Nitrogen infused. They got it at the ball of the foot too, y'all. So for the tech nerds out there, energy return system. And the only reason I'm pointing that out is we get so many retros of just classic shoes with the same old tech. So now that we're getting newer shoes with tech that can be talked about and worth pointing out, I just want to make sure I do that for those who care. Especially for those of y'all like myself who buy basketball sneakers often. It's like some little symbols on there on the midfoot as well. Looks like a pound, love, peace. Maybe they couldn't mold emojis on the shoe, and so they just put symbols. Okay. I want to see if there are any words that are different on the other shoe, the opposite shoe. But it's not looking like it. For the Me Bound shoe, I would have thought there would have been maybe a special box for them, or just like a special, not necessarily bundle, but like a pack, like a collection, like a Me Bounds collection of some sort. So all we know is that this colorway comes with the name Me Bounds. But I would say if Reebok could have used some feedback as it relates to that, I feel like more should have come with this shoe. Especially this was the one most people were going after, and then Me Bounds having the significance that it has for reasons that, again, we could talk about on another video. But most of y'all that bought the shoe, you know the significance of Me Bounds, right? So I would have thought they would have done more for this colorway. I think it was a missed opportunity. They left some money on the table for sure. Okay. And so you got the A logo and Angel Reese and the Reebok logo. So yeah, as it relates to both colorways, like I said, I'm not seeing anything that's different. This one just has the same stuff but in white with a black insole. So yeah, I say all that to say everything is pretty much standard with both colorways. It's just about mood, right? So if I'm going just on a simple day, I can just rock these. In fact, this will obviously be the most worn out of both pairs that I have of this shoe thus far. I'll probably wear it sooner than this one possibly. I know we got October for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so this will be a good wear for the month, for those of you who actually like wear pink in honor of the month. How these look compared to the picture is literally the same. It's not one of those, oh, I got it in hand, now it don't look like the picture. This looks exactly like the picture. So Reebok, kudos to you for making sure that these translate in hand for the consumer. Obviously they looked good on feet with Angel Reese rocking these. I know for sure she played in these. I want to say she did in these as well. So I think yeah, each colorway thus far that has released, she's actually touched a hardwood in, which is cool too, because now we can say we have a colorway she actually wore. So that's great job by Reebok. So again, Reebok did their thing. They did their thing. But let's put these on feet for a little bit, and let's take it from there, because remember, I went a half size up. Okay, so this could go in my favor or not. Let's do it. All right, y'all. We got Me Bounds on the right foot, Receipts ready on the left foot, laced up lazy, and of course Me Bounds. I had to tie up Me Bounds, y'all. You can't get your Me Bounds without being laced up. You got to be laced up now. Don't get caught slipping. I say. Anyway, so I told y'all that I did end up getting these half size bigger, right? And with that, I am going to walk in just a short minute. But first things first, from just first dipping my toe in and my whole foot into the shoe, I gotta say, super comfortable. In terms of the space that I've given myself, I do not have the thinnest sock on. I do not feel like the shoe is going to slip off. Again, one is worn lazy, and I'll walk now. One is worn lazy. The lazy one is a little bit of slippage, but nothing too crazy. Which I'm not going to probably wear them lazy anyway. But the tied up one is perfect. Let me get a little closer. So, again, lazy one is Receipts ready. Tied up one is Me Bounds. I put myself in position to be able to wear this shoe all day. the days I wear them. And again, the Receipts Ready pair is going to get the most wears. I needed me a good, like, practical colorway out of this bunch. And this is the one that's going to do it for me. Just in case I got to juke somebody. You never know if you're going to be outdoors and you're going to have to juke somebody. Oh. I do feel that energy return system I feel it in the forefoot, y'all. I know that the underfoot has it as well, but I feel it a lot in the forefoot. Right in this little area right here, I feel it a lot. Big Reese out here with the goods. This shoe feels great. But anyway, that's how I feel about them. Angel Reese 1. Comfy. Sock liner is comfortable. The tongue isn't doing me any harm. I know that they have some extra stability right in the bridge, right where the tongue ends right here. So all of that I feel. So I would definitely be wearing this shoe again. I don't know if I'll be wearing them lazy or not. This Receipts Ready actually looks good lazy. I ain't gonna lie. It looks good lazy, but I'm sure, depending on what I'm doing for the day, tied up probably makes sense. Depends on how classy I need to be for the day. You know, we got a multifaceted life. Angel Reese 1 is a hit in my book. All right, Royals. So we got our pairs. What y'all thinking? I am very pleased with mine. Okay. I think I chose the colorways I know for sure I would appreciate. Like I said, not a pink girl, but this colorway right here is an icon for the title itself. So I had to have it. I couldn't not have the Me Bounce pair. Come on. There's a whole story that goes with that. Come on. A story where Receipts Ready doesn't necessarily have, like, I could make stories because I followed her career of what the Receipts Ready means, but Me Bounce? Me Bounce is a sense of empowerment, okay? The Me Bounce is saying, like, I'm here no matter what y'all talking about. I'm going to use what y'all were trying to use to put me down, calling me undeserving. I'm going to use what y'all said to my favor, because at the end of the day, this is what I do. That's what Me Bounce is. So, but yeah, put in the comment section what colorway y'all grabbing. For those of you who told me what colorways y'all was getting, remind me. But by this time, you have them in hand. So let me know how they feel to you. Are you pleased? Do they look like the pictures? Like, let's talk about this thing. I got 2 of them. Could be the first 2 of many. We'll see. We know we got plenty more coming, but Angel Reese 1, baby. We here. Can't believe it. Huh. Girl, that came a long way, but much deserved. And we did what we were supposed to do. Listen, she plays well. The product is awesome. 2 recipes for success. We did what we were supposed to do. Okay? We got them. All right, y'all. This has been another one from your girl, Q the Queen. And until next time. Peace.